When I was born, my mom was Catholic, my daddy was Baptist, so we went to the Catholic church and the Baptist church. Then after a few years of going to church, not going to church, they both decided to go to the Presbyterian church. So we went there for a while, and then we moved to Gonzales. There was no Presbyterian church, so we started going to the Methodist church. So I thought that I knew a lot about a lot of religions because I'd been to 4 different types of churches, and I'd been to Sunday school. I've never been to a Bible study, but I'd go to, I was a kid. And then as I got a little bit older and we'd go to church and not go to church, I became a teenager and my friends were Catholic, so we would go to the Catholic church and not go to church and go back and not go to church. So there was never anything really steady. My parents, they stayed in the Methodist church and they were very involved in their church. And so I would go there sometimes. And for many years I didn't go. My children, as I got married and had children, they went to the Methodist church with my parents, but I didn't go. And then in the second half of 2014, I started to feel very unhappy and kind of sad. I don't know, like I had a lot of dark thoughts, really negative thoughts, I guess, about myself. I bike ride every day, and that's something that I enjoy, and when I would be on my bike ride, I would start feeling like these negative thoughts about that was a stupid thing to say, or why did you do that? And it just kept on for a couple of months, and it went through the holidays. During that time, one of my granddaughters told her mom that she thought, I bet church is fun, but I don't know because we don't go. So we decided we needed to take Lola to church. And this is my second oldest granddaughter. My oldest granddaughter was being baptized in January. So we came to the main campus in January for the baptism, for that service. Then we decided to go to South Ascension campus to see that because that's where Rachel went. And Lola liked it there. And I enjoyed it. It was a small church and there were fewer people, so I was able to kind of connect with people a little bit more, talk to more people. I felt comfortable there, so we decided we would keep going there. And I was still not feeling right about myself. I was still just not in a good place, and it stayed on my mind in January. Then I started listening in church, and a lot of what Todd was speaking about and the songs we were singing were connecting to the things that I was feeling and questions that I had. And I started talking to Todd about some of the questions I had, and Todd and I talked a lot through all of that. And I read a lot, and I thought about it when I was bike riding, and I slowly started to feel the unhappiness and the negative thoughts lifting, and I was thinking more in a positive way about what I wanted to find out and less about the things I had done, and they were really small, minor things, most of them, but things that didn't matter anymore. I realized that I had to make the decision to believe and follow Jesus. It wasn't something that was going to happen to me, it was something I had to make happen. And so after more thought and reading and consideration, and I spend a lot of time in my own head, I decided to do that. And last September I was baptized in my pool at my house.